Hey, what's up? All right. Tomorrow is July 31st, 2019, and my brother Dan will be turning 54 years old. Oh, that was just a moment of silence. Okay, so I went to IUPUI for orientation, and a few things stood out to me that I thought I might share with y'all. Number one, this thing could have been 15 minutes long for the parent. All I wanted to know was, how much do I owe, when do I pay it, and what is it going to get me? And that's it. But instead it took like a day and a half, which was way ridiculous. But anyway, I did also pick up on one thing. A lot of sensitivity training goes on at an IU campus, which, by the way, IUPUI is mostly IU. There's only a few PU classes, but Will is in one of the PU classes. But here's one thing I picked up on. I might have very well, it's really hard to say this because I don't feel like I'm that kind of a person, but I think I've been sexually harassing my wife for 24 years. I really do. The first year, I don't think so. She was pretty consenting, but then after that, man, it all went to harassment. Here's an example. They said that you don't have to say no to mean no. She's never said yes, ever. All right, I admit it, lock me up. We were in the hotel alone, and I looked over and I thought, we slept in separate beds. Isn't that embarrassing? But there were two queen beds. The first night, I didn't sleep worth a darn. So the second night, I'm like, I think we'd sleep better. This was my idea. I think we'd sleep better if you slept in one bed and I slept in the other. And she said, I think you're exactly right. So that's what we did. Anyway, I looked over at her last night and she was on her phone, all humped over. I'm not sure how she even does that with her neck. But anyway, I'm like to myself, the only way for me to get anywhere with this woman right now is to sexually harass her. And after the training I just went through, I'm going to refrain. All right. So with that said, we are excited about the future with Will and IUPUI and construction management. I think he's going to do fine. He seems to be somewhat serious about it, but we'll see. He told me today that he will be much more organized. He will not have a dirty apartment. We'll see. We'll see. I sure hope so. I have a lot of confidence in him, as you can tell. So anyway, hope everyone else had a great day. It is, what is today? Tuesday, July 30th of 2019. And I went back to the office this afternoon to try to clean up a few things. I'm going to go into town right now to get my brother Dan a gift. Not because we buy each other gifts really for our birthdays, but at our office we draw names. And if you draw, well, I had Dan's name, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get him a gift, get him a card, get him a gift, and then we circulate it around the office. Everyone signs, nice things to him, and then they give it to him, and I don't know what happens to the card after that. Some people keep the cards. That's another. In fact, Mindy Birch brought this up. Very, very, very good point. I think it was Mindy at dinner. When you get a card from someone, I think it's appropriate to take it home, put it on the shelf, and enjoy it for the month of your birthday. Just maybe the month. Don't just throw it away in front of the person. Like, what am I supposed to do? Keep this card? I think that's the way she put it. And I'm like, yeah, you're supposed to keep it. I spent like $7 on that thing. What are you going to do? I mean, if you're going to throw it away, just write them something on a napkin. Put happy freaking birthday, you stupid. I mean, something like that. So anyway, had a great dinner on first night. We were there, what night was that? Sunday at St. Elmo's. That was fun. And then on Monday night, Vicky and Tyrone came up and we had a nice dinner. Benny Ben came over to visit us. He's doing great. Looks good. Introduced me. No, he did not introduce me, but I wanted him to introduce me to this group of dental students because those are potential future clients, right? So you have to get them. That's where we need to start. I don't need to start with the current retirees. It's the future retirees. But then when you think about it, if they're only like 23 maybe, by the time they actually get out of school, pay off their debts, and have any money to invest, I'm going to be dead. So let's just leave it at that. I'm going to go back to my old marketing plan, which is to attract pre and post retirees here in the great community of Monroe County and Central and other counties around. And Yeah, maybe more down the road. Who knows? That's about it for me, boys. It's 4 minutes, over a 5-minute video. But Tyrone told me, David, you must make your videos longer. Ty, this was 3 times, maybe 4 times longer than any other video I've ever done. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless Ronald Reagan.